We've obviously had many questions from you at home about this pandemic. One of the main ones being, when will we get back to normal? City, county, state leaders are also trying to figure out that answer. Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas is joining us live now. Mayor, I understand you had a meeting with the Core 4, as it's called now. Any developments today?
So we did have a meeting with the leadership of Kansas City, Johnson County, Kansas, Wyandotte County, and Jackson County, Missouri. I think what we were deciding was that we will continue to work together. We saw that Governor Kelly has extended the order for Kansas until May 3rd. Governor Parson has intimated the same. We want to make sure that in the metropolitan areas, and we have more than 1,000 cases in the Kansas City metro, we look to a reasonable time that might necessarily be beyond that in connection with our orders. So we talked about some of the advice and directives we've gotten from our public health directors, and then our next steps, looking to in the next few days, announce how long we'll look to extend for the Kansas City metro.
Yeah, here in the metro, I know you've received a lot of praise for kind of being bold with setting that stay-at-home order when it wasn't statewide. What do you think is your best guess at this point for your extension here in the metro?
Well, you know, I said some time ago that it was likely that perhaps for the Kansas City area, we'd look at 3 more weeks at an order that gets you closer to mid-May instead of early May. We want to make sure, though, that we're working together in concert. We listen to health and medical advice, but I would think that we still might be looking at a deadline or a timeline sometime after the state orders expire. And there's a simple reason for that. It's not to be different, but it's just that the realities in Kansas City may be different than the realities in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, or in Dodge City, Kansas. The idea being that we do have a denser community. We certainly have more cases. We continue to have a growing number of cases in Kansas City, I know, in Wyandotte County, and we need to make sure we address them. So I expect in the next several days to hear, I think, from all of us here locally about how we will stick together, but we may also look to bump out those timelines a little longer than the governors have suggested.
So do you think you might make an announcement, let's say, by week's end?
Oh, I'm almost certain I will, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be looking to hear more from you later in the week. Mayor Quinton Lucas, thanks for taking the time. I know you have a busy afternoon.
Thank you so much.